The resolution is adopted.
House Democrats and 10 Republicans have voted to impeach President Trump for the second time, charging him with incitement of insurrection after last week's deadly attack on the U.S. Capitol. So what's next?
The House walks the impeachment over to the Senate. Right now, the Senate is adjourned. The Senate has the option. They can, in fact, come back in session, or they can wait.
Mark Graber is a Regents professor at the University of Maryland Carey School of Law. He explained the next steps will likely be a slow process. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has made clear the impeachment trial in the Senate won't start until after January 19th, and the trial could last weeks.
The Senate must convict by a 2/3 majority. If there is a 2/3 majority, the ball game is over. If not, Congress is weighing some other options, in particular, Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which says no person who engages in an insurrection shall hold state or federal office. So impeachment is not the sole move in the endgame.
Much of Professor Graber's background is in constitutional law and constitutional history. He talked about the historical significance of the House vote and President Trump's legacy of now being the first president in U.S. history to be impeached twice.
That's never happened before. And the very fact that people would be willing to go through it again indicates some significant problems with this president. I think Trump wants to be a major player in the Republican Party. And if he is impeached and convicted by the Senate, that's going to be remarkably difficult.
And so at least 17 Republicans would have to vote yes for a conviction in the Senate. We do have a lot of details about the impeachment on our website and in the WBAL TV app. Reporting live in North Baltimore tonight, Kai Reed, WBAL TV 11 News.